What enigmas are in store for us today? So, meditation by Siegfried. Yep. So, same one who made the prior puzzle, which was quite a nightmare. This doesn't look as bad though, at least in part because there's no threat of death this time. And, as it turns out, we've managed to create an offset here. So it looks like we just need to roll all these onto the hill. Oh, almost. I see. I'm starting to register the shape of this map now. It's sort of like a staircase, not a well or anything. So come on. This is definitely a much gentler meditation. Alright. That's a better start than I could have hoped for. And where's the gardener? Alright, so, got some little bumps here. I think it's my first time seeing these. I forget if the shovel lets you clean up those little spots. Then we've also got some slopes. Is this just a level about navigating this little maze? There are some dangerous one-ways here. It looks like this green one's gonna want to be last. Wait, what? I got a shovel. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a annoying thing to try and survive. Okay, so I picked up a shovel through there. And as I figured, I can indeed clean these up. So that's good. I'll go ahead and just sort of do this. It's not necessary, but maybe it'll be nicer for my intents and purposes. Okay, so going through there teleports me there, which is certainly interesting. So red, green, blue. Let's go ahead and patch that up real quick. So there's another green. So how are we going to get across here? With great difficulty, that's how. At the very least, we can go ahead and cash out our green real quick, or not, because I bumped the red. No extra shovels in store there, I guess. So, go through here. There we go. Bumped that. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I can't quite shovel up the slopes or anything. Almost had it, but okay. I had to really play careful there. Cleaning up some more little hills. Love to see it. So there's the red I'm missing. I would have preferred to get the blue so that I wouldn't have to go back over here, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think it's best if I try to go back for the red, so something like this. And then if we can pass through here one more time, that was a failure. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go a little bit faster now. Not quite that good at getting across there yet. So there's the blue. So let's... Trying to think. If we go for the red right now... Alright, I'll just try it like this, I guess. So we go over here, we match those, and didn't put enough downward oomph into it. Alright. It's definitely a little bit precise, but not too much trouble, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'll... Alright. Getting a little bit more adjusted to how to force myself past that little slope. Getting pretty bad luck on this matching so far. Trying to think. Alright, actually, we should be able to... Right, because we're on this side of this right now, so we can actually match that freely like that. And then bump this. Don't fall off the edge. Alright. Looking good. This should be a clear. Nice. Alright, a narrow path. So this is looking a lot like the previous level, just with these little pits now. Right, we're gonna have to really get used to navigating around these, I guess. So if I sort of deliberately go around one edge of the outer bumps and then push in the opposite direction from it, that's better than trying to go across the middle, I think. So we got a match there. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so that was evidently not enough force. And if you... Right, so we can go around these like this. And we also got a lucky match out of it. So that's good. Let's bump that. Alright. That one was also not too bad. Then Watery Grave, we've seen this one before. So, these... Alright, up next is Escher's World. Alright. So it looks like we've got... Oh, I see why this is called this. Okay, so the slopes here, they connect in a way that shouldn't physically be possible, given the physical space, but also I lost a life at the start, so by just clicking on accident. So there's green matched. Alright, so those are... Ooh, this is... That's quite hard to manage. Well, we got a match there at least. But can we survive getting out of here is the real question. Almost. Alright, gonna have to be a little bit more careful about this one, since if I roll too far back, then I'm just gonna fall, so... Alright. Looks like this is the home stretch. Cool. All sorts of pretty easy ones. Alright, balancing act. So we've got a strange little structure here. And some pits. Didn't actually register those as pits. Let's go ahead and restart. So... I see. So these are outer-facing pits, which is why this is called balancing act. Okay, so... I want to avoid those corners for as long as I reasonably can. So that's green. That's red. Oh, almost. Oh. Not looking that good. Okay. Alright, I'm going to need to actually put in some effort here. So there's green. Yeah, I'm going to have to get used to actually operating the mouse a little bit faster. Or the trackpad, as it may be. Alright. Yeah, so I'm not putting enough force into it for now, so we need to learn how to be a little bit more forceful with it. But not too forceful. Yeah, every time I die without touching anything, I'm just gonna count that as a reset. Same for that, I think. Because I want lives for whenever I do fail in the later sections of a room. Alright, got a match there. That's promising. Managed to even touch that one while surviving. Alright, let's see if we can't touch the outer ones and die a whole bunch. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so the main reason I'm dying here is because I keep expecting to be back on the flat platforms, so I stop moving the mouse, but then it turns out that I'm actually not on the middle, so I just sort of slope back down into my demise. And that was a bounce that was so forceful that it just took me straight down. It's sort of funny. Seems like we've got a whole bunch of levels about slopes all of a sudden. Alright. What's this one? There's the yellow. So we need to go all the way over here and hit this and survive. Alright, that's good. So red, not sure about red, but okay, got a blue match. And if I hit this red up here first, oh. This is so disorienting with the screen scrolling. But I did make it. Level finished. Alright. floppy floors. Okay, so we've got some really gentle slopes here. And some floppies. So it looks like... Okay, I think I see what's gonna go on here. This is a little bit wacky, but... gonna try to speed things up when I can. So that's that one. So we need to get another floppy. Is it really this one? Can I actually touch that? I mean, it doesn't look like it. Unless I have to, like, sacrifice a life for it. Okay, no, the bottom one seems to have worked. So... now we need to get another one. So that one seems to be important. We'll touch that one real quick. And some combination will hopefully help us get to it. How about that middle one? Not quite. Is the top one good? Looks like it. Alright, so now we're up to 3 floppies. And it's quite pesky as always to make sure you exit the slopes in a way that lets you survive. Alright, so let's take this out of this one. Let's plug it in here. And how did I die there? I wasn't actually paying any attention, but I guess I just bounced off of it too hard. Alright, so now we've got a run up here. I'm slightly worried, but because it really feels like there's gonna be a second half to this. Oh, and that was a bad bounce. Alright, but we should be able to get back to where we were pretty quickly. It was... gonna reset again. So it was this bottom one, I think, to get me the first one. That one, okay. Was greatly confused, but luckily this doesn't seem like a random layout. So now there's that. Die again. Alright, there we go. There's that one again. So gonna try to memorize that combination. Get a corner bump again. How rude. Alright. So we're back to this state, but again with only 1 life, which isn't that good. Pink and cyan again. Maybe there are just 4. And for some reason they chose... That doesn't quite connect everything, but will we be able to get 1 match here? Okay, looks like we will. So we can hit that and hit that. And I think... Probably that one. Okay, wait. Did they unset? How'd that happen? Did putting in the floppies unset the stones? Do I need to connect all 4 of them? I guess I can try to do that. So we do need that bottom one. That seems almost good for that. We just need something to, Okay, this looks like it connects all of them. Alright, that's cool. Go ahead and match these again. Neat. Space tubes, Jacob Scott. Alright. So some of these are pits, and some of these are space. And these are indeed space tubes. Got some slopes here and arrangements that are not that good. And also I've, Yep. Well, might as well play this out. So, how are we going to get across this space tube? There is the fact that we can control ourselves while we're on the slopes. It's not super reliable, but we can do it. And we fell off the corner. So that's wonderful. So get across here. Alright, we made it across. Then we've got some more evil slopes here. But nothing too bad. I don't know what's down here. Okay, this is acceptable. I just need to get past this slope right here. Alright, so now we're in here. These roll me left, but that's not a issue for me. Then got some dangerous setups there. So what's up here? Right. Guess we want to roll across here. Try not to die. Alright, so we're across. And now we've made it to the space somethings. Not really sure what these are, but strange little constructions. Looks like we want to go further down. Seems like that's a safe place to be. And here's our oxide stones. Alright, so that was a little cool obstacle course. And balance, we've seen this one before. Getting a lot of things done today. So what's up next? More space tubes. Okay, if you say so. Oh, now we've got several oxide stones. And also more obstacles. That's worrisome. Maybe it's a new layout entirely, who knows. Alright, so bounce across there. Are there only 2 oxide stones in the level? I don't know. Also, those are corners that are pits, and they kill you. So that's a wonderful thing for the level designer to include. Alright, so how are we going to navigate this? Because we sort of want a clean horizontal here. And I dropped my one up again. Pick it back up. If you're wondering how I'm able to drop those so easily, it's because my trackpad also clicks when I just click the button. And I'm going to die again. Alright, I'm going to do a reset. Alright, so that's blue again. Maybe that top left one is the only other oxide stone in the level, which would be nice if so. So let's go over here and up here. So how do we do this part? Yeah, this is actually really hard. I guess there is some tech which I haven't been fully utilizing, which is I can go against the slopes to sort of skate along if I put enough oomph into it. So let's try it. I think we want to be... I'm resetting. Alright. So we're across there again. So we want to be... Okay, that just barely made it. A little bit scary. So up next, we want to skate along this. Okay, is that going to make it? Just barely. Okay, these are some really nasty pits. Also, I see that thing in the middle. Okay, so we've got a little inner tube here. So we've got to make it back out here and then get into one of these tubes. So that's a door. Good to know. So I think we're on the way to our switch now, if we can get down here. So, right, so that was... Oh, there's some evil slopes there. Wow. This level is not messing around. Alright, so we've got another pool there. Alright, and I see our target. Where are the pits? I think I see them. Okay, so I know what parts I want to avoid, generally speaking. Oh, that's not good. And back to the start for me. So when I get up there, I will be put in water, so I should be able to make it across safely, but obviously now I have to get all the way back here. And I dropped my battery again. Trackpad is proving to be the ultimate control style, and I died. Alright, well, I'll take a reset. Not like I made any progress anyway. And if you put too much force into it like that, then that happens, which is just dandy. Yep. Alright. So I guess I'm going to be learning the full ins and outs of how hard I can mouse in this level. That's a death. Okay. Some of these slopes are really evil. Alright, so try to... Okay, that was about as good of a lineup as I could possibly ask for. Now for this. Okay, that's also a good lineup. Then we need to make it back across here, which just looks a little bit something like this. Then we need to get across this really mean little part here. And my bouncing is Alright, so there's the upslopes. Just avoid those real quick. I guess that's safe-ish. So now let's go into this little safe haven. Alright, so... Right, we want to actually just try to avoid the space blocks in this part of the level. Aw, dang. Alright, so this might be the hard level of the episode. There's always one, it seems. Let me across. Okay. Thank you. That's not gonna make it. Yeah, you really don't get that much control on these slopes. Alright, that should be a clean enough path. Okay. I sort of flubbed that, but I made it anyway. Now we're into this part where we need to get to the lower section and alright, so we're back into this part. That's good. Alright, trying to think again about how to go about this. Wow. That went about as poorly as it could have. I really wish I could just jump some of these pits, but I'm pretty sure that the collision system in this game, like, if you're going across a pit, then there's really, like, no way to cheat it. I'm pretty sure you die basically as close to the edge as you possibly can. Alright, good line there. Getting a little bit better about these parts. I say as I have a little bit of trouble there. Alright, already back here. And I missed that. Alright. Also, just taking a second to appreciate that line of nonsense on the top. So it looks like it's mostly a straightforward tube, but with some random nonsense pushing you any which way. Hear my dogs barking from afar. Maybe I'll mute the mic. Well, that sucked. Yeah, this is probably going to be the rest of the episode. That's just wrong. Y'all ever played Getting Over It? Because this is starting to remind me of that. This is horrible. This is definitely top 3 hardest levels I've played so far now. I'm not sure. Like, I thought that meditation was pretty bad, and so was Black Lava, but this is on a different level. I certainly wasn't expecting to die on that part. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more attempt to that part. And I got a part-time, so I never have to play that ever again. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Enigma.